Morning, this is Lydia speaking from Port Airfield. Aircraft 9 Golf Zulu Alpha 4 Strut, shortly departing from Port Airfield, not above 3,000 feet, 2 souls on board. Thank you very much.
In the West African nation of Ghana, Lydia Wetzi dreams of becoming the continent's youngest female pilot. It's a way to free herself from a life of poverty and to help others in the Lake Volta region she calls home. Huge swaths of wilderness separate the remote villages around the lake, where life is simple, but opportunities are few, and where waterborne diseases are a serious health issue. But Lydia and other Ghanaian women are trying to make a real difference. Cape Hong Airfield, 50 miles north of Ghana's capital, Accra. Planes are built, maintained, and flown here at a flight academy by young Ghanaian women known as WASPs, an acronym for the West African Aviation Solutions Proposal. Founder Jonathan Porter, also known as Captain Yao, aims to teach the young students to become skilled pilots.
I see very much that this site is run by the girls. Flying is magnificent when you've never seen an aeroplane up close, and now you can come to learn to build, to learn to maintain, to learn to fly. That means that you can take something back to change that community you came from. It is the best dose of medicine in the world.
The girls are also coached by the Academy co-founder, Patricia Mauli, who recently became Ghana's first female civilian pilot.
I always believe in the fact that women can do things and even do them better than men do sometimes. And so I proved that this could be done with girls.
The dream of building and flying a plane may not be a common one for a young African woman. But here in Ghana, that dream is becoming a reality. And embracing a do-it-yourself philosophy is essential.
The challenge you've got here is that if you want a part, it takes time to get here, it's expensive to get here, transport's high, everything's expensive. Now, when you develop an aircraft in Europe, you know, you work on the basis that if I need a part, I can get it in 3 days. Here, you have to work on the basis that if I need a part, I need to make it in 3 days. Because you just can't order it and ship it and get it cleared through customs in anything less than a few weeks. Okay, let's have a look. How close are we to having a space that we can cut out what we want?
At 17, Lydia is the youngest of the WASP girls. When she was a child, her right arm was infected by an insect bite. A lack of proper treatment resulted in its irregular growth. But she hasn't let this disability stop her from working hard, pursuing her dream of one day becoming a pilot.
This is what I want to do, and I really have to learn everything concerning aviation.
The 3 students at the academy follow a strict regimen of schoolwork, engineering, and flight training. And each of them arrived here in their own unique way. Emanuela found refuge at the academy after walking through the bush for 3 days to escape abuse and poverty. Juliette applied after Captain Yao took her for her very first plane ride. When Lydia arrived, she barely spoke English and had no knowledge of aviation.
Most of my sisters, because of money issues, they don't go to school and they stay in their house to sell. No one from my family have ever been in a plane because nobody get the access to see planes, and where we are also, we don't see planes. I'm the only one in the family. They always say that if I'm flying alone, I should come and take them flying. I say, yeah, that would be very fun.
Lydia was helping her mother sell food at a nearby marketplace in Cape Hong when she met Captain Yao and Patricia, who invited her to join the academy.
So this is my mom. She's my only mom that I have. She's working hard for us. So this is one of my sisters, the one that I follow. I like her too. Would you like to fly with me one day? Yes. Yeah? She gets scared because she thought that if I go up in the sky, I'll fall. So she gets scared of me, of what I do.
Lydia's life at the academy is similar to a British boarding school. The girls enjoy free time together, and meals and accommodation are provided. But when it comes to the morning drill, Captain Yao is loud and stern when teaching his lessons.
Morning, everybody. Morning. Has everybody had their breakfast?
Yes.
Then get yourselves lined up. Come on, move, move, move. Come on, Juliet, get your ass in gear. Come on. Everybody in a straight line and no smiling. Who is responsible for safety?
Me.
Who is responsible for making sure this country grows?
Me.
Who's responsible for helping these people get better lives in the Afghan plains?
Myself.
Stop smiling. I'm not laughing.
Yes, they are strict, but if they don't teach us that way, how are we going to know it more? And I'm learning from it as well.
It's very hard, but it works. It's order-like, but you will also see that there is the caring behind, and the girls feel part of a family. I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to fall over backwards.
In aviation, you have to rely on one another. Here, the WASP girls participate in a team-building exercise. It's all about trust.
It's not the type of school that makes it feel like it's a competition. It's about sharing.
Right, then let's make it happen. Get yourselves moving. Move, move, move! Let's get out there. We'll be in there in a minute. Make sure that place is tidy when we get there. Is that running? I've seen better running from a dead cat!
Okay, are you ready? Mind your fingers.
The team is preparing for an important mission. In a few days' time, they will be airdropping educational materials to a remote area called the Afram Plains, a 1.5-hour flight north of Cape Town. Lydia will be the drop master, a huge responsibility for someone her age. She has been attending the academy for 3 years. In addition to her engineering courses, she has a weekly flight lesson with Captain Yao.
Ready to go flying.
Lydia is training to become the continent's youngest female pilot, an impressive goal that few would have thought possible.
When I was 3 years old, I got stung by insects and my arm got infected. So my arm became like this. When I'm up there, I feel something in my heart. The way I fly, the wind blowing me left and right, I get so happy about it when I do that. I feel so proud of myself of what I do today.
Well done, Lydia.
Thank you.
You want to know we're starting a museum? Yeah. So she'll go to the museum as the first plane.
The team goes over last-minute preparations for the upcoming mission to the Afram Plains. The first stage of the mission actually requires the team to make a 24-hour journey over land and by ferry across Lake Volta, the largest man-made reservoir in the world. After arriving, Captain Yao and the girls will meet with villagers to prepare them for the airdrop. The Afram Plains region suffers from extreme poverty and a 90% illiteracy rate. Alcohol and teenage pregnancies are a problem, as well as diseases like malaria and schistosomiasis, or snail fever, a waterborne parasite that damages internal organs and impairs growth in children. Before Captain Yao and the girls can help the villagers, they need to convince the local authorities to allow the mission to go ahead. Because it is forbidden to supply medicine without a qualified professional on hand, only information packages will be airdropped. This first step towards educating the rural population about preventative techniques could save thousands of lives.
Whatever we put in, we try to have lots of pictures. Even if you can't read, the pictures say everything.
And they don't understand.
Madam Confidence, the local governor's assistant, is willing to help the WASP team. She understands that information and education is the key to better health for the people of the Afram Plains.
Yes, we need health education, definitely, because health, health issue is life issue. Since this place is not accessible and the plane coming, it's a very big help. I must say it's a very, very, very huge and big help. It solves, about 60% to solve our problem because now the information is available.
This trip also serves as an opportunity for WASP to recruit new applicants to the Flight Academy. 150 girls gather to hear Captain Yao give a speech in his trademark style. Military discipline mixed with a dry sense of humor.
You believe it is true that girls can build airplanes in Ghana?
Yes.
Would you like to meet a girl who builds airplanes in Ghana?
Yes.
Lydia, Emanuela, and Juliet demonstrate what it means to fly, build, and maintain airplanes, and also pass on techniques for preventing malaria and schistosomiasis.
This filtration is not to kill germs.
Most importantly, they are role models, proving that girls can do the same things as boys if they work hard and believe in themselves. In a few short days, 50 of these girls will be traveling to Cape Hong Airfield to do something they've never done before: fly in a plane.
We felt that we were alone. We were the only 4, we were the only 3. But now I can see more coming. They are ready to be with us. They are ready to fight the battle with us, to make Ghana how we want it to be.
Back at Cape Hong Airfield, the WASP crew is preparing for Fly Me Day, a special day when AFROM girls will experience soaring through the skies in an airplane for the first time in their lives. It is step 2 in the recruiting process for new students. But Lydia is not feeling well. Her right hand is swollen, and she's getting weaker by the hour. Captain Yao and Patricia bring her to a nearby hospital, but a doctor isn't able to see her right away, and she waits for 7 long hours as her condition worsens. 17-year-old Lydia Wetsy dreams of becoming a pilot. She is one of 3 students at an all-female flight academy in Ghana. 2 days from now, the academy is planning an extensive airdrop of health material to hundreds of remote villages. But Lydia has fallen seriously ill.
Would you like somebody to sit with you while you sleep? We've had some extra mosquitoes around the area recently, so it is possible that it could be malaria. Malaria can kill you in a matter of 2 or 3 days. Now, we don't know whether she has malaria, but we have enough symptoms to suspect it. Can you take that responsibility? Yes, please. I might let you go to sleep.
Spirits are low at the academy. Lydia received treatment for malaria, and her condition is improving slowly, but she may be too weak to fly. Emanuela and Juliet are afraid that Lydia will miss the mission they have been working toward over the last few months.
Lydia, life is all painful. Nothing is ever fair in life, okay? You need to make the effort. I'll hold it for you. You need to try hard to demonstrate that with your hands, okay? I know it's difficult, but try harder. Come on, squeeze it. Squeeze it more, 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 a bit more.
Because of the medical attention she received, Lydia's condition is no longer life-threatening. Though her hand remains swollen, the team now seems optimistic that she can take part in the mission.
Lydia wants to do it because this is her dream. She wants to fly. She wants to do first aid so that one day she can take a plane into the rural community and demonstrate to them how to use basic health care.
The next morning is Fly Me Day for the 50 girls from the Afram Plains. Lydia and the others check the runway for dangerous debris. With 50 takeoffs and landings, today will be the busiest day of the year at the airfield.
They're coming here to see how the plane is being built, and they were able to sit inside to fly in it. So if we take the plane to those communities to do the drops for them, they'll be very happy because then they will know that this is the plane that we've flown in, and this is how it feels like it to be inside.
Lydia is feeling much better today. She is excited for the girls. It will be their first time flying.
You are going to fly higher and higher.
Kilo Tango, roll when ready.
That's it.
Kilo Tango, rolling 19.
I couldn't open my eyes. I was thinking that I'll fall down.
I feel good.
I want to be a pilot. I want to drive the plane like the way they are doing.
I wish to become a pilot too. So that's my plan.
Today's flights are more than just memorable experiences for these girls. They're also a first step towards a potential career. The WASP crew has been taking notes on potential candidates for the Academy.
Yeah, I've taken some notes according to their excitement, how they were confident. Only for that I could tick. Yeah. They are more likely to become students because they have the qualities. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Captain Yao first came to Ghana in 1994 to work for an NGO. He founded WASP in 2007 after a severe car accident involving his son Matthew inspired him to focus on making a sustainable difference for the people of Ghana.
All of these people who've been flying you today, all of the people who've been helping out today, they've all done this because they want to, and they've all done this for free. So what's going to happen this week is something very special. For the first time ever, we are going to start aerial supply of health and education materials into the Afram Plains. Normally, what comes out is a packet of papers like this, and it comes down on the ground like that. Did that hurt? It doesn't hurt very much, but it's not nice.
It's the day of the mission. For the past 2 years, the Academy has been building extra equipment, obtaining permits, and developing educational material in preparation for this day. They'll be airdropping their health information packages to hundreds of villages on the Afram Plains. And Lydia will be in charge of the dropping procedure. But first, she must prepare the airstrip.
Maintaining runway, building the aircraft, flying it, and then doing forward work every day before plane goes up to the air. Because we want to maintain this airfield safe for safety. Because of the wind and the rain coming, I wasn't able to do much more. Next time, I'll do more than.
Shortly before takeoff, a storm threatens the mission.
Oh, everything's in danger here. If you've ever lived in Africa, everything's in danger. It's too unpredictable. The weather can build up out of nowhere overnight. What we've got here is really intense cells, which are building up and decaying rapidly. If you looked at this map 2 hours ago, there would have been nothing on it. And I wouldn't want to be out over there just now.
But as quickly as the storm rolled in, it has passed. And Lydia can make sure the airfield is ready to go. In the hangar, Captain Yao and the girls prepare the Zenith CH-701 planes for the mission. The Academy is mostly funded by donation, and these lightweight planes are relatively inexpensive and durable, and provide a good opportunity to learn basic maintenance and repair.
This is really important, so the drop is properly launched and not catching anything behind the aircraft.
Here we have the life cycle of schistosomiasis, showing how the parasitic eggs in the fresh water, they infect snails, they release a cercaria. The cercaria can go through the skin of a human being and make their way through into the intestines and the bladder, where they mate, where they then lay their eggs, which then come back out and go back into the water, and they keep on cycling. Of course, the idea is to try to cut this cycle. Like here we can see these ladies are out fetching water, and we want to avoid this direct contact with infected water, so we don't want them to do that. And it's simple, it's low cost, but it's highly effective.
Good morning. This is Lydia speaking from Kwan Airfield. Aircraft 9 Golf Zulu Alpha Foxtrot, shortly departing from Kwan Airfield, routing to the Aflam Plain. Thank you.
It took the team 24 hours to reach the Afram Plains by bus and boat. But in the two Zenith planes, they will make the trip in less than 2 hours.
Tango running in, setting altitude. Slowing down for 50 knots.
The team plans to make airdrops to several hundred small villages. As Patricia brings the plane down over a village, Lydia prepares to drop the package.
Lydia, are you ready? In 3, 2, 1, drop. Drop is collected and being run to the teachers. Good job, team. Well done.
In class and at community gathering, the town, chiefs and elders, everybody is going to hear of it.
I never thought that when I come to this school, I'll be able to achieve what I'm achieving today. The step that I took is big, because going out there to do the drops for the communities, it makes me smile a lot when I think about some of the things that I can be able to do today.
Get it up to next drop, please.
The mission will continue until they've reached hundreds of thousands of people in all 700 villages of the Afram Plains. It's a significant achievement after years of hard work for the WASP girls. For 17-year-old Lydia Wetsy, it brings her one step closer to realizing her dream, becoming the youngest female pilot in Africa.